to prove its value. We should always working hard day and night to make this country the best version of itself. Thank you and have a nice day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Greetings to one and all present here. Today, I, Radhika, from Grade-5 achievers, is here to deliver a speech on patriotism. Don't ask what your country has done for you. Ask what you have done for the country. Patriotism teaches us to love our own country, our motherland, not to hate any other country. In true patriotism, there is no selfish motive. A true patriot always keeps his country first. We achieved our independence as a result of supreme sacrifice of millions of sons and daughters of India because of nationalism. Bhagat Singh said, "The deep are to hear, then the sound has to be loud." Nationalism is the thread that binds people together in form of unity from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. The development of the spirit of nationalism or loyalty to nation is necessary for all the citizens of our country. This is the reason since childhood national anthem is regularly exercised in schools. राष्ट्रीय कवि मैथिली शरण गुप्त जी कहते हैं, जो भरा नहीं है भावों से, जिसमें बहती रफ्तार नहीं, वह हत्या नहीं पत्थर है, इसमें स्वदेश का प्यार नहीं. I am proud of my country as it is my nation. I am proud of my country as its creations. I am proud of my country as everyone here is my friend. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Greetings to one and all present here. I, Riyans, from class 5th achievers, is going to deliver a speech about nationalism. Nationalism is the concept of loyalty towards nation. It shows an individual's love and devotion towards his nation. The concept of nationalism developed in India at the time of the freedom movement. After the revolt of 1857, when India was under the British rule, the people realized that the Britishers were exploiting them. This caused a rise of nationalism. Surendranath Banerjee is known as father of Indian nationalism for his contribution as teacher and a prolific politician. The common bonds that unite people are history, culture, language, land, etc. I conclude my speech with a thought. Nations whose nationalism is destroyed are subject to rule. We love our country India. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, and thank you. Have a nice day.
Bombs and pistols do not make revolution. The sword of revolution is sharpened on the whetting stone of ideas. Honorable judges, respected teachers, and my dear friends, I am VK from class 5 achievers going to deliver a speech on patriotism. This topic is very sensitive for me because I love my nation, my motherland very much. Patriotism does not only mean to struggle for the freedom of one's country, it also includes the honest feeling and true love for the country. Thankfully, we live in an independent India, unlike our great freedom fighters like Shaheed Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, Sukhdev, Rani Lakshmibai, Subhash Chandra Bose, who won the freedom after a lot of struggle and sacrifice. Their contribution towards attainment of independence was immense and cannot be simply summed up in words. We all know that 2020 was a harsh year due to COVID-19. Many Indians lost their lives, jobs and homes. This was the time when true patriotism was shown by our frontline workers, the Corona warriors. We all are patriotic too if we work towards the country's growth and development, eradicate poverty, illiteracy, child labor, violence against women, and remove social evils from our society. I would like to conclude my speech by saying that may we never forget our fallen comrades. Freedom is not free. One flag, one heart, one land, one nation, and even more. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.
Greetings to one and all present here. I, Raj, the student of Grade-5 achievers, is honored to deliver a speech on patriotism. This topic like sudden outbreak of pandemic, natural disasters, or national emergencies is called a true patriot. Showing love on Republic Day and Independence Day and posting about it on social media does not make a true patriot. A true patriot will help his fellow citizens in times of danger. The best examples of patriots in the past were freedom fighters. Those were Bhagat Singh, Lala Lajpat Rai, Subhash Chandra Bose, and many more. The recent examples of patriots are our Indian Army, our health workers who did a tremendous job in the COVID time. Now, this is my quote by Swami Vivekananda. Do you love your country? Let us struggle for higher and better things. Look not back. No, not even if you hear the deepest or needest cry. Look no back, but forward. Now I would like to conclude my speech by saying that we all should show unity and love our country. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Prisha Singh of Class 5 Achievers. It is an honor to share with you all my thoughts on the forthcoming Independence Day. India attained freedom about 75 years back, and as we look upon this uphill journey, we have developed by leaps and bounds. But have we attained what our freedom fighters strived for? Freedom fighters such as Mahatma Gandhi, Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, and our brave soldiers can be labeled as true patriots as they gave the ultimate sacrifice for our motherland. But can we, their children, be true patriots? Is patriotism mean only fighting for or defending the country in time of danger? I do firmly believe that any citizen, no matter their age, can be patriotic towards the country and contribute to the country in their own way. As Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel rightly said, every citizen of India must remember that they are Indians and have every right in this country. However, along with these rights come certain duties. But how do we achieve these huge national responsibilities? A simple way to achieve this is by being righteous in our own little way and by boldly standing up for what is right. Small steps by each one of us, such as showing patriotism towards our country, protecting national assets, being punctual and honest towards our work, and being kind, compassionate, and thoughtful towards the citizens of India. How will these small steps help the country? Some of you might question. We are the future of our country. Some of us may even grow to lead our great country. By following these minuscule steps, we will ensure that we are not only ideal, disciplined citizens, but will additionally set an example for others. Together with fellow compatriots' contribution, we may achieve what we all aspire our nation to be, a beautiful, progressive nation which the whole world wants to emulate. So, let us all unite and pledge as the Tiranga unfurls this Independence Day to be true, righteous patriots to achieve a beautiful, happy and progressive nation. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.
Sounds proud. 15 August, and we celebrate as a national festival. On this day, our freedom fighters such as Gandhi, Rani Lakshmibai, and Jawaharlal Nehru, and etc. helped us to get the freedom. Our freedom fighters worked very hard and collaborate with each other so that they can get freedom from India. India was very big at that time when India didn't want freedom. India had such countries like Russia, China, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Bhutan, and etc. At that time, British were ruling India very hard, like this is their own country. They also give less salary to Indian soldiers. They didn't allow Indian soldiers to higher posts, told farmers to sell only cash crops such as indigo and cotton. Thank you.
Good afternoon to dear respected teachers. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. I am Kanishka, a student of Grade 5 Adventures. Today I am here to present a wonderful speech on nationalism. So let's just start. Nationalism is an ideology that unites the people of a nation who has the interest of the nation in mind. It is a feeling that fosters the unity and encourages people to consider themselves as one unit. There are some several types of nationalism. We will discuss about some important types of nationalism. Civic nationalism. This nationalism is also known as liberal nationalism. This form of nationalism represents the political progress of people. The ideals of this nationalism are at the core of successful democracies, like America and India, to state few examples. Second, cultural nationalism. This nationalism has been described as the nationalism originating from the cultural values of a particular ethnic group. The people of a cultural type share each other's cultural values. Third, revolutionary nationalism. The second name of this nationalism is political nationalism, and it resembles the people united for a noble cause or a future destiny in mind. Nationalism is fundamental to nation and progress. The nation is safe and will progress, as well as nationalism fosters among its citizens. Thank you and have a nice day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Greetings to one and all present here. I am Mansa from class 5th Achievers. Feel honored
teachers. My name is Arnav. I study in grade 5th Achievers. Today I am here to tell my feelings on nationalism. Nationalism means the spirit of devotion to the nation which must permeate the hearts and minds of every citizen in the country. This is why national anthem is played in educational institutions and now in the cinema halls. Before the start of the movie, national anthem is played and the curriculum is enriched with the life stories of nation's greatest freedom fighters and heroes. Nationalism is the feeling which gives courage and strength to our soldiers to guard their country's borders. If all the citizens stand united despite being the followers of different religions, speaking different languages and practicing diverse culture, no internal or external threat can harm their country. India is a prominent example of all this pervasive sense of nationalism. Now I am going to speak a quote said by Indira Gandhi, India's ex-Prime Minister. Even if I died in the service of the